Once again, it is time for Real Estate Today by Evans and Evans Real Estate. And today I'm joined by Scott Smith. And Scott, we're talking about a subject that's that a lot of folks are talking about right now, and that's being able to find a contractor to build a home. Not the easiest of things to do right now.
Right now it's really difficult because we're running into several problems at once. Unless you're just absolutely dead set on it, I really wouldn't encourage it right now.
Right.
Maybe if this market cools down a little bit, we've got problems with lumber. You go to Lowe's, we have Lowe's and Home Depot are out of stock on just basic stuff. So it's really a difficult time. You can still get through it, but when you do, if you're going to find that piece of land, make sure you plan on a long time to get it done.
Right.
Don't anticipate it being done in 6 months. It's going to take a year, maybe longer at this point, just to get materials.
Is this the worst you've ever seen this situation?
It is, by far, by far.
What do you think is contributing? I know it's prices, and I know that maybe the stock market has some things to do with it, and I know COVID had some things to do. Is it just a combination of things?
It's a combination of that, and basically they had some COVID plants go down that caused the backlog, and there's so much building.
Right.
And then when everyone was home with home with their COVID, they went to Lowe's and did their projects because it was one of the places that was allowed to stay open that you could actually go to or have your materials delivered to your house. You didn't even have to show up. So just the load of materials they've had to get out to normal buyers.
So it's Econ 101. It's supply and demand, and the supply is definitely not keeping up with the demand right now.
Correct. And we have some things we're really high on the futures market and everything. That's calming down now, which means it'll work out a little bit, but we still got a little time to go before we get to that point.
If somebody came to you right now and said, I'd love to build a home, what is that piece of advice you're giving them? I mean, bottom line.
I give them the worst case scenario first, and then say, but if you're really set to go, we got to find you a good contractor. We got to make sure it's people that are doing this on a regular basis, because they're the ones that have the subcontractors also. The subcontractors are so busy, they are going to only work for the guys that give them the most work. So the bigger the contractor, the more work they give them, the more likely they are to keep on schedule.
And so even if you do find somebody that can build it and you find the material, you're going to be paying top dollar for material.
Top dollar. It's going to be top dollar on everything, material, labor, everything. Building during this kind of market in this area is highly unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
So maybe time just to look at a house that's already built.
It is at this point, yes. That's what I recommend to everybody. But if you're dead set on it, just give yourself plenty of time.
Time and money.
Absolutely.
It's what it boils down to for a lot of folks.
Absolutely.
Scott, we appreciate it. And we're going to come back here and show you this beautiful home that we're in here. It's got a Jonesboro address located out in the Sulphur Springs community here in Washington County. It is a gorgeous home, and it's part of Real Estate Today by Evans and Evans Real Estate.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by